Imagine waking up one morning to find your job is gone, not because you were fired, but because automation learned to do it better, faster, and cheaper than you ever could. There were no protests, no headlines, no mass layoffs on the news, just silence. Overnight, automation quietly replaced millions of routine tasks, and most people didn't even notice. This isn't science fiction. This is the silent revolution of AI job disruption. Not robots marching in, but algorithms slipping into the heart of how we work. While the world argued about politics and inflation, an invisible workforce was born, one that never sleeps, never complains, and never asks for a paycheck. So let's rewind and see how we got here. And, more importantly, what saves your job now? Only a few years ago, the idea that AI could replace skilled workers sounded ridiculous. Experts laughed. Sure, they said, AI can handle spreadsheets or automate a few emails, but it'll never replace human creativity, empathy, or judgment. Yet today those same experts are watching AI systems design buildings, write legal briefs, and make stock trades. What happened? The truth is, the takeover didn't come from one big event. It came from 1,000 small ones. Every update, every automation, every smart integration added another invisible layer of dependency, until one day, human workers became optional. The first wave started in customer service. Chatbots evolved from basic responders into fully conversational agents that remember context, escalate smartly, and close tickets. Then came data analysis, machines that read and summarized massive reports faster than any analyst. Next, it spread into journalism, marketing, and even law. AI wasn't just answering questions anymore, it was making decisions. But that's only the surface. The deeper shift came when AI stopped being a tool and became an independent system, managing, delegating, and optimizing other AIs. A chain of intelligence that doesn't need human permission to operate. Think about what that means for the labor market. It's not just low-skill or repetitive jobs disappearing anymore. The disruption now reaches white-collar roles people thought were safe: copywriters, data analysts, financial planners, customer success managers, even coders, all feeling the algorithmic squeeze. Behind the scenes, companies are building workflows where human involvement is optional. One financial firm runs its nightly audit cycle entirely through AI. No manual checks. The system checks itself, corrects itself, and reports to another AI that verifies the data. It's efficient. It's relentless. And it replaces people one process at a time. Now let's go deeper, where technology meets biology. Brain-computer interfaces like Neuralink are blurring the line between thought and execution. What took minutes of typing can now happen through direct neural intent. Imagine controlling a robot, editing a document, or composing music just by thinking. That isn't tomorrow. It's today, in real labs. And it's not just Silicon Valley. Across Asia and Europe, teams are building AI-driven labor ecosystems, automated networks that collaborate, negotiate, and compete for efficiency. These systems don't just follow orders, they strategize. They allocate resources. They evolve. Some call it the invisible workforce. If you're part of the traditional workforce, you might already be working alongside it, whether you know it or not. Here's the part no one wants to talk about: the ethical vacuum. As AI takes on more roles, who's responsible when things go wrong? When a financial model makes a biased decision, when an algorithm fires an employee unfairly, when a chatbot manipulates a user. Who gets blamed? The programmer, the company, or the machine? Governments are trying to keep up. AI governance and privacy ethics sound strong on paper, but regulation moves at human speed. Innovation moves at machine speed. Every day of delay is another chance for systems to grow beyond oversight. But this isn't a doomsday message. While AI is replacing jobs, it's also creating new ones. Roles that didn't exist 5 years ago. AI trainers, data ethicists, automation strategists, prompt engineers, cognitive UX designers. These are the new builders of the digital economy. You don't fall into these fields by accident. You choose them. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people won't lose their job to AI. They'll lose it to someone who uses AI better. The future belongs to the augmented worker, the person who doesn't fight the machine, but commands it. So how do you prepare? First, accept that automation is permanent. Every industry will feel it. Healthcare, finance, education, entertainment, logistics, even government. Denial doesn't protect you. Adaptation does. Second, learn the language of AI. You don't need to code, but you must understand how these systems think, what data they use, and where they fail. That understanding gives you power. The power to direct and supervise machines rather than be replaced by them. Third, specialize in the human edge, creativity, emotional intelligence, ethics, and long-term judgment. AI can simulate empathy. It cannot genuinely care. It can predict patterns. It cannot feel purpose. That's where your advantage still lives, at least for now. And finally, take back control of your data. In 2025 and beyond, data is the new oil, the new labor, the new currency. Every click and decision you make fuels the AI economy. Learn to protect it, value it, and leverage it. Because if you don't manage your data, someone else will. Let's bring this down to earth with 3 quick scenarios. Scenario 1, customer support. A mid-sized e-commerce brand introduces an AI agent that answers most tickets, drafts replies for the rest, and escalates only edge cases. Result, faster resolutions, happier customers in personal bureau, and a smaller human team focused on empathy and complex issues. Jobs didn't vanish, they shifted. Scenario 2, finance operations. An AI pipeline reconciles transactions at midnight, flags anomalies, and prepares a morning brief. All before the team arrives. The people who thrive here aren't the ones doing manual checks. They're the ones designing, auditing, and improving the pipeline. Scenario 3, creative work. A solo creator uses AI to research, outline, script, voice, and edit a video in a day. Did AI replace creativity? No, it multiplied it. The winners are those who direct the tools with taste, context, and intent. So, will AI take your job? Here's the better question. Are you ready to evolve faster than the machine? If you want a starting plan, use this 3-step playbook. Step 1, pick one workflow you do every week, map it out. Research the AI tools that fit, replace a single step with automation, measure the time saved. Step 2, learn basic prompt engineering, role, context, constraints, examples, and output format. One powerful prompt can save hours. Step 3, build your human edge. Take one skill, storytelling, negotiation, or ethical judgment, and practice it weekly. Machines scale speed, humans scale meaning. Let's be clear, this isn't the end of human work. It's the end of a certain kind of work. The predictable kind, the routine kind, the kind you can teach once and repeat forever. That world is fading. A new world is emerging, where humans and machines collaborate in ways we've never seen. In this world, your most valuable asset isn't your degree, your resume, or your job title. It's your adaptability. The ability to learn fast, think critically, and reinvent yourself. That's the skill automation can automate. If you're ready to master this new reality, stay here. At Smart AI Hustle, we don't fear the future, we learn how to use it. We break down the tools, strategies, and systems that turn automation into opportunity. Like this video if you learned something new, and subscribe to Smart AI Hustle for weekly videos on AI, money-making tools, and the future of technology. The next decade belongs to those who understand how to work with machines, not against them. Subscribe today and start building your edge in the AI age, because the future of work isn't coming, it's already here.